We'd rather sell it than move it in. The moving in sale is on now at the new Lloydminster Nissan. As we get ready to move into our beautiful new building on Highway 17 South, we're moving out our incredible inventory from the big blue building on Highway 16 West. Save today on our incredible lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles all under the roof. Get special clear-out pricing on all remaining 2023 models. We're getting ready to move in, so come out and see us today for fantastic savings on your new car, truck, or SUV. The moving in sale is on now at the new Lloydminster Nissan. We won't sell you a car, we'll help you buy one.
At Lloydminster and District Co-op, membership matters more. Because being part of a co-op means you're connected to something bigger than yourself. From long-held legacy by those who built our communities, to people you call family, friends, and neighbors. When you're a Lloyd Co-op member, you're an owner in a local business that prides itself on purpose alongside profit. You earn cash back, you help support causes that matter most, and you're building a better way of life for the next generation. Membership matters more.
Local people. Local news and events. Local sports. Local matters. For all things Lloydminster area, this is Live with Kurt Price.
Hey, welcome to the Lloydminster Exhibition and the new Lloydminster Nissan Exhibition Grill. The new Lloydminster Nissan getting ready to move, and excited about moving into that beautiful new building that's located on Highway 17 South. I'm sure you have seen it. It is almost move-in time, but currently the new Lloydminster Nissan is located on Highway 16 West in the big blue building. It used to be Border City RV, and right now we are blowing out our inventory. 2023 Rogues and Cash Guys right now, you can get into them for up to $2,000 below cost, and there is a great selection, lots to choose from as well. So we hope you'll see us as we get ready to move into that beautiful new location. And winter has kind of returned here, but if you come see us right now out on Highway 16 West and you get your winter tires changed to summer tires, you'll also receive a $25 oil change. So that's at the new Lloydminster Nissan. Kathryn, Pollard and Jason Stelmaschuk are here to talk to us about the Blackfoot Lions Community Playground, which they're having a fun steak night coming up at the Canadian Brew House very shortly here. So we'll get into that. And then Kathryn's going to put on a different hat, and she's going to tell us about the Duelling piano show for the Kitscoty Rugrat Play School that's happening on May the 3rd. BioClean Disaster Services is a local company that's restoration and cleaning is second to none. Wind, fire, and flood, that can be disastrous for your property and on your belongings. But you know where it really takes its toll? On your family. And that's where BioClean Disaster Services comes in. Their commitment is to you and your family. All products are safe for your family. It's also about keeping you up to date on what's happening with your, let's call it a renovation when something like that happens. They're very local, serving Lloydminster, Wainwright, St. Paul, Bonnyville, and Cold Lake, and they will get your family dynamic back to where it was before the disaster as quickly as possible. 1-833-246-8326. Another draw here at the Lloydminster Exhibition for Chase the Ace will happen tomorrow night. And once again, the Lloyd X invites you to a steak supper here at the Nissan Grill. Starts at 5:30. 51 cards in the deck. It's just getting started. And tickets are only $10 each, or once again, you can improve your odds by purchasing more tickets. Go to lloydx.com where you can get all the details. Tomorrow's jackpot is already over $27,000. This is going to be interesting. The Household Recycling Roundup, now this is formerly known as the Household Hazardous Waste Roundup, is May 4th, and it's here at the Lloydminster Exhibition. It starts at 10, it runs till 2 o'clock, and that's the opportunity to dispose of everything from paint to batteries and tires to cell phones, oils, old pills, the drug bottles that you've got laying around the house that are way out of date. even propane tanks you can drop off. And Big Brothers and Big Sisters will also be on site that day with a barbecue. Now, if you require pickup, if you can't make it that day, they can pick up your items. They'll do that for free, but you have to call 639-8400, 3993, and someone will pick up your items once again for free, but you have to do that before May 3rd. And that's going to round out Pitch In Week, presented by Mary Brown's. And that starts on April 29th, runs till May 5th. And during Pitch In Week, you're encouraged to pick up litter, clean the yard, sweep your driveway and your sidewalks off. And there are free kits available as well if you register before April 20th. And to register, you can go to lloydminster.ca/pitchin. There's some bags and stuff like that. Inclusion Lloydminster is hosting and will be teaming up actually with Inclusion Alberta to host a Changing Lives, Changing Communities event on May the 2nd here at the Lloydminster Exhibition. It starts at 7:30 a.m. It runs exactly 1 hour until 8:30. And Inclusion Lloydminster is also going to be hosting a Life After High School information session tomorrow night in the OTS room at the Service Sports Center. And that runs from 6:30 to 8:30. If you want more information on inclusion, you can check out our show from last Tuesday, April the 9th. Yesterday, we were joined by 3 local farmers: Todd Hames, who farms out around Marwayne, Warren Kalfas from the Sandy Beach area, and Devin Walker from Lashburn. They told us that they are hoping Bill C-234, now that it's back on the floor in the House of Commons, will be passed again and put forward to the Senate. It includes taking the carbon tax off natural gas for grain drying, which Devin told us is one of their remaining resiliency tools.
A crop that is supposed to feed like 4 or 5 people per acre, could feed we could feed like 4 people an acre per year, for a whole year. That's how much calories we are able to produce per acre. So you get like 60 bushels of crop out there or something, and you've done the work. You've put the grain in the ground. You've paid your employees. You've bought tires, gone flat. You've paid your insurance. You've done all these things, and you're at the end of the finish line. And climate, whether it's climate change, comes and snows on your crop, rains on your crop, and the last stage of the race, and it's ruined, then it's not good for human consumption. You have that giant carbon footprint of that whole crop wasted if you cannot have efficient grain drying or grain storage. If that cost gets too much, then it's not economical to do it. And what's the carbon footprint of an entirely wasted crop?
You're invited to a Supper and Dance fundraiser on May 4th at the Alcurve Hall, and that is in hopes of raising funds to save the Alcurve Hall. Tickets are $20. Supper will be beef on a bun. There's also a cash bar. Doors open at 5. Supper's at 6. Prairie Dogs performing, and it'll also be a silent auction as well. I was one of these people that I didn't realize how the Alcurve Hall was fading away, let's say. The Connect Club of Lloydminster is hosting a beer, wine, and trivia night on Friday at the Kinsman Hall. Wendy Sidoric gave us all the details on the beer and wine tasting, which sounds awfully fun.
If you pick beer, you have 6 2-ounce samples, and then it's kind of more like a blind taste test where we'll have a sheet with a description of for the wine, like it'd be if it's fruity or oaky, or I don't know how to describe beer because I'm not a beer drinker. But you get 6 of your tastings, and then you try to match it up with whoever gets the most right gets a prize at the end. So 1 for beer, 1 for wine. The wine is 3 red and 3 white. So yeah, just a fun little game, and try some different alcohol maybe that you haven't tasted before.
Tickets are $30 and available until tomorrow by texting 306-821-7979. And if you know a Kinnett member, they're really easy to get. Also at the Kinsman Hall, the Lloydminster Kinsmen will host their annual playoff hockey draft on Saturday night. 24 teams total with a cost of $400 and a maximum of 4 general managers. That also comes with a steak supper and an item auction afterwards. First prize $3,500, and for more information you can contact any Kinsman member or call 780-214-4587. They only have room for a couple of more teams, so get in there ASAP for their Kinsman playoff hockey draft. This Friday night is the tarp auction for the North American Chuckwagon Championship at the Gold Horse Casino. Doors open at 6:30. Supper and a live auction start at 7:30. Brad McMahon says if you're interested in sponsoring a wagon, you can reach out to the drivers directly.
Yeah, definitely reach out to any one of the drivers. I mean, everybody has pretty good social media pages from chuck wagon racing pages to personal. One thing you notice with the wagon families, and it doesn't matter which barn you walk into, it's a very family-orientated sport, and they're more than welcoming to give you a barn tour or show you around or explain anything to you. So like, don't hesitate to come in and ask questions and ask, for a barn tour or feed a horse a peppermint. I mean, it's a good way to get involved in the sport, and a lot of my longtime sponsors has transitioned into sponsors by just coming to see the barn or see the horses in the spring, right? So it's a good way to get involved, and any driver out there everyone's really good that way. So
It's the last day to try the Kamikaze Poutine. Final day of Big Brothers and Big Sisters Poutine Week. Many local restaurants are going to take part in this and have been taking part in it, donating $3 from each signature poutine to Big Brothers and Big Sisters. All kinds of poutines to try, and we've been talking about the poutines here, but the one that gets the most responses, definitely the Kamikaze Poutine. You're going to need some water after that. Well, Superior Water specializes in nothing but water, and with over 22 years in the business, they're proud and confident that their water and their service is superior. For iron filters, water softeners, reverse osmosis distillers, chlorine removal, and H2S odor removal, give Superior Water a call, 780-875-6636, or visit them on their 57th Avenue location right beside Sheepskin Loft, and stay hydrated with pure, clean water. I drink Superior Water because I like the taste, and I believe it is superior. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about a new playground for the Blackfoot Lions that they're building for the Blackfoot children.
Sounds good.
Sounds
the way to say
sounds
it,
like
yeah.
they're building a playground for the Lions. Not quite.
Yeah.
We'll take a break and be right back.
I'm Brian Zinchuk of PipelineOnline.ca. I used to be a pipeliner, and I've spent the last 15 years reporting on energy in Saskatchewan. PipelineOnline.ca provides comprehensive coverage of light oil, heavy oil, lithium, helium, power production including coal, wind, solar, geothermal, natural gas, and nuclear. There's a lot happening in Saskatchewan's energy sector, and Pipeline Online is there for all of it. No one else comes even close.
It's more than just taxes at L&A CPA. Assurance, accounting, retirement planning, estate planning, business consulting, financial consulting, farm program support, and bookkeeping. But yes, there is always taxes. The team at L&A CPA is committed to helping you achieve your best results and will be there to assist you every step of the way. L&A CPA, with offices in Provost, Vermilion, and Lloydminster.
At Jason Arden Associates Cooperators, we're proud to be a top-rated local insurance company that offers flexible solutions and expert advice for all your insurance and investment needs. We'll work with you to tailor your insurance specific to your needs, and we offer investment advice that always puts you first. At Cooperators, one of our core values is to give back to the communities that we live in. Thanks to the support of our clients in Lloydminster and area, in 2023, Jason Arden Associates has donated $40,000 to local nonprofits, charities, students, athletes, and other special events. How does your insurance company support our community?
Welcome back. We're here at the Lloydminster exhibition, at the new Lloydminster Nissan Exhibition Grill, and we have Kat Pollard joining us. Kathryn Pollard, sorry.
Cat. It's Cat.
It's good enough?
Yeah, Cat's fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. At least I didn't call you Cat Chase.
Yes.
Yeah.
Last time you did, you caught yourself this time. Yeah.
That's right. Kathryn is with the fundraising committee for the for the Blackfoot Lions, as they're trying to build a playground, and we have a counselor from the County of Vermilion River here, and also I guess, are you on the committee too?
Yeah, that's correct, Kurt. I'm on the Blackfoot Lions Playground Committee, and then I also serve. I volunteer with the local Blackfoot Lions.
With the Lions,
yeah, you betcha.
Okay. Jason Stelmaschuk is here as well, and we're going to talk about that playground fundraising, which has been really impressive. You guys have done a great job because this is something that's relatively new.
Yeah, so the whole idea started like 10 years ago. Some of the Blackfoot Lions and the Ladies Club, they decided Blackfoot needed a new playground, but it really didn't take off until about 2 years ago, and they decided let's just go for it. And so members of the Lions and the Ladies Club and community members joined together to make a fundraising committee and really make a push. And since then, within 2 years, we are only $20,000 away from our goal. So yeah, we are impressed with the support of the community, and we're very close to making this a reality.
Playgrounds aren't cheap. What do you need to raise?
Our goal is $325,000. So the fact that we're only $20,000 away is amazing. We've been blessed with our committee working hard to get some grants. We got one grant from the County of Vermilion River and also one from the Alberta government, which have helped substantially. But also we have amazing local businesses. Blackfoot doesn't have really any businesses in it. It's really just a residential community. But the community members and their businesses that they work at or own, they have really stepped up. We've got like Anderson Insurance Group. They live in Blackfoot and they have helped out as, with a big donation. Mr. Chill Ice, which is a kid in Blackfoot, and he just makes ice and sells it in the summer. And he donated $500. And it's amazing. So then his family stepped up and matched that donation, the Levine family. So it's huge, the support that we've got from the community. Like, we're so grateful.
How many people live in Blackfoot? Would you know offhand? That might be a question for Jason.
You know, for sure, yeah. There's maybe roughly between 350 to 400 people, and I think the reason why this has been going so well is it's not just for Blackfoot. It's also a shared all-inclusive playground for Blackfoot and area. There's lots of farm families close by, acreage owners and whatnot, and like Kat was saying, a lot of local small businesses, which is why they're all in and supporting this. So it's a pretty amazing initiative we have going on here.
Well, what's there right now?
It's a smaller playground. There's a couple slides and a wooden structure with a bridge and a swing set. And so it's got the basics, but it's just getting a little bit worn down. And we do have the space in the area that we're going to build. It's like a lot of space, so we can really do this right. And we are excited to kind of get started as soon as we can.
What do you... Go ahead, Jason.
And I was going to say, yeah, it's absolutely very outdated, very old. I can recall from someone saying that when it was originally hauled in, it was brought in by a dinosaur. So it's got some years on it. So we have to fix that.
I think that's still the playground that I played on when my cousins lived in Blackfoot, and there was a general store there.
Yes, there was
at one time. That doesn't seem like that long ago, but I suppose it is. What do you plan on doing? Like, how fancy is this?
So yeah, I don't have a picture in front of me, but we are going to do a fully inclusive playground. So there's going to be a merry-go-round that anybody can play on. We've got ramps onto some of the equipment, so it's easily accessible. We've got an inclusive swing that anybody can go on, matter of any age, any disabilities, anything. We want to make this a place where everybody can play. And so it's going to have a rubber floor ground, I guess. So yeah, it'll be much better weed control, and it's going to be smoother for everybody and a little less. Right now it's sand with a lot of weeds growing through it. So it's going to be much better than that.
Kind of like a beach playground area. Yeah. What have you guys done to raise all those funds? Like, has it just been strictly donations up until this point?
No, between the Lions Club and the Ladies Club, we've put on a plant fundraiser through Wickham Nurseryland.
I remember that.
Yeah, we sold some plants. We've done some different raffles. We've put on some kid day events, kind of community events, and with the proceeds going towards the playground. We've canvassed the town. We've approached different businesses for sponsorship and stuff. So we've tried a few different fundraising events, and we have one actually coming up in a couple weeks that we're hoping to raise quite a bit of money for.
Yeah, tell us about that steak supper.
I'll let Jason take that.
Absolutely, Kurt. So we're going to be having steak supper at the Canadian Brew House, and so I've been speaking with the manager there, Cord. He's a great individual, and this is a great joint venture here. And I think this is what I really like about this is if someone's looking to wanting to fundraise or help us, what's a better way of doing it than saying, okay, I'm sponsoring the Blackfoot Playground by having a big juicy steak. You can't beat that, right? And so it's and it's very reasonably priced. It's it's $30 a ticket. This event is going to happen on Thursday, May 9th, from 6 to 9. We'll have the tickets available. We're also going to have a 50-50 draw there too. So I'm sure that will go very well. We have a total of 200 tickets, so we're very hopeful we can get it sold out ASAP. But
Wouldn't it be nice if the Oilers are still playing in the playoffs and have
we're-
a game that night? Wouldn't that be
We're
great?
hoping for a playoff game for sure.
Oh yeah,
Especially with the local team, that would
Yep.
be, or the localist.
that'd be fantastic.
Team. So where can you get tickets for that?
We're actually going to be selling tickets at PV Mart Saturday, May 4th. From 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. So if you want to come down in person and get tickets, or you can email blackfoot.lions.club@gmail.com and go there. We'll also have all the information. We have a Facebook page as well, Blackfoot Lions Club Fundraising Committee, and we will put all the details on there, where you can get tickets, how much they are, and all the event details.
Okay, and are you looking for any other help with the event, with the stakes up around May the 9th?
Well, I think the committee members, are going to be selling 50-50 tickets, and we are going to be putting together a booze card as well to raffle off. So we're going to have that all day, and I do believe the tickets are actually good for the whole day on the Thursday.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you want to go for lunch, bring your work colleagues for a steak lunch, that works as well, because it's going to be on Thursday, so.
Are you guys going to be there a certain time selling 50-50s?
Yeah, that's going to be from 6 to 9.
Okay.
So we're just going to handle the evening for the 50-50 and the raffle cart.
Okay, and as far as like an auction or anything like that?
No, we're not going to be doing a
Just the
silent
booze?
auction. Yeah.
Okay. Anything else I'm forgetting to ask about the steak night?
No, I think it's just going to be a good night out, and we're just really hoping that there's a hockey game.
Yeah.
Bring people down. I know that's going to help us, but either way, they'll have a game on. There's bound to be a game.
Yeah, the Blue Jays are playing a lot better now, so
exactly.
There you go.
Yeah.
So the Blue Jays will be on too. I like watching Blue Jays games at the Canadian Brewhouse on the big screen there. How can you get more information about the playground?
Yeah, so the best place is the Facebook page. We really will have all the information that you need. We accept e-transfers, or you can write a check to the Blackfoot Lions Club. So the e-transfer email is the blackfoot.lions.club@gmail.com, and you can email that as well for any information. But I do want to mention, if you donate $500 or more, your business or family will have permanent signage at the playground. So we're going to have like a wall of fame up there with everybody's donations, $500 and more.
Do you have a start date for now that you're this close? Do you have a start date, or do you have to wait till you have all the funds?
We're pretty close. We're just trying to get our ducks in a row and figuring out the last logistics for what exactly we want for the playground, and the colors, because there's a lot of actually customization that you can do with a playground. So there's a lot of decisions to be made, and now that we're this close, we're like, we have to make these decisions.
Right.
So we're having a meeting at the beginning of May, and we're going to make a decision then of like when we're going to order the equipment and how that's all going to roll out, hopefully this year, but if not, then into spring of next year.
You guys have done a great job fundraising. Is there anything else that we should mention about the Blackfoot Lions playground?
Not too much, really. Just want to, mention about our upcoming meeting that it is always open to all residents and stakeholders in the area. I really want to give a huge shout out, to Kat and the rest of our team. They're doing all the heavy lifting. I find I'm just here maybe for eye candy or something, but they're amazing. Like, they are fantastic, and you got to see these people. Like, and it's not just the young ones with little kids and stuff. These are grandparents who are out here working and making this happen, and because it's a multi-generational type playground. It's a huge area of good community working together, and it's really inspirational actually to see how hard these people are working and how well things are going. So just like to thank them all for that.
Would Blackfoot be growing?
We do have a lot of lots that are for sale, and we're hoping to build the population for sure. So they have done strides in the last 5 or so years to get new lots up and running, and there has been a few houses going up in Blackfoot, so we're hoping that it's going to continue to grow.
Well, it sounds a lot bigger than it was when I was, back in the 80s. But,
Well, and it's definitely growing, and you have all the city amenities, but you have that rural feel to it, that country living, and I think that's what attracts people to the area. So, yeah, absolutely.
Thank you both. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Kurt.
so much, Kurt.
Now we're going to take a break, and when we come back, Kathryn is going to tell us about the Kitscoty Rugrats Play School and their fundraising efforts, which includes a dueling piano night. That's when we come back here on Live with Kurt Price.
We'd rather sell it than move it in. The moving in sale is on now at the new Lloydminster Nissan. As we get ready to move into our beautiful new building on Highway 17 South, we're moving out our incredible inventory from the big blue building on Highway 16 West. Save today on our incredible lineup of new and pre-owned vehicles all under the roof. Get special clear-out pricing on all remaining 2023 models. We're getting ready to move in, so come out and see us today for fantastic savings on your new car, truck, or SUV. The moving in sale is on now at the new Lloydminster Nissan. We won't sell you a car, we'll help you buy one.
How can you help support the oil and gas industry and jobs in Western Canada? The answer is closer than you think. Sell your scrap metals to PWM Steel. PWM sells scrap iron to Evraz, located in Regina. Evraz's #1 customer is the energy sector, building pipes and plates for the oil and gas industry. PWM Steel is your locally owned metal recycler and steel service center in the area. Plus, they're a strong supporter of the community. PWM Steel, your top steel supplier for Alberta and Saskatchewan for 40 years.
At Diamond 7 Meats, we work with local farm families to provide a high-quality product and a great selection for you. Try our mouth-watering smokies, pulled pork, roast beef, and more, made pure and natural with no additives or fillers. We offer custom processing, and our experienced team works for you to provide a selection of sausage, burgers, and jerkies made to your specifications. Take your grilling to the next level with a Yoder smoker. Complete the grilling experience with a Canadian-made, award-winning line of House of Q barbecue sauces. We're locally owned and operated, and we look forward to seeing you today.
Okay, good. Excited.
Welcome back to the Lloydminster Exhibition, the new Lloydminster Nissan Exhibition Grill. Wellings of Lloydminster is now offering 1 or 2 bedroom gorgeous villas here in Lloydminster for those who are 55 and over. Once again, they're 1-story villas with a very high ceiling, beautiful big picture windows, and lots of room. I know there's certain things in your home that you're never going to want to sell, that you want to take with you. Well, you will have the room to do that. This is for those individuals who are ready to get out of a big house and ready to start living a little bit more, being able to go away without worrying about the house, or maybe your health is starting to become a concern, but you're not ready to give up your individualism yet. Well, that's exactly what Wellings of Lloydminster is about. You have your own thermostat, you have your own villa, you have a garage if you want one, and the garages are deep enough that you can have a workbench in there as well. Pets are welcome as well. I went over and saw one with Darlene, and they're absolutely fantastic. They're beautiful, and they're also building a clubhouse as well to create a nice little community in there where everybody kind of knows each other. You can call Darlene and have a walkthrough, 780-872-8537, and don't be shy about asking about your health and what happens if my health does get worse and I've signed a long-term lease. That's exactly where you're going to love what Darlene has to tell you. 780-872-8537. Well, we welcome back Kat Pollard, and Jason Stelmaschuk stuck around because he said, hey, my kids went through the Rugrats Kitscoty Play School as well. So absolutely. That's what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about another fundraising efforts for the Kitscoty Play School, Rugrats Play School.
Yes.
So how, I know Pam from Kitscoty, so I know it's been around for a while, but knowing Jason had kids go there, it's been around for a while.
It's been around for a while.
It may have been there for a few years. I will not confirm nor deny that.
Yeah, no, it's a great little play school. My oldest daughter is in her first year there, and then my youngest will go in there as well next year. And so I'm the treasurer of the board there, and it's an amazing little school. Like, it keeps classroom sizes kind of small, and there's 2 teachers, and they get one-on-one attention, and the teachers are just amazing. Like my daughter Quinn just loves Mrs. Janae and Mrs. Barr. So it's a great play school, and we want to make sure that we can keep going for many years to come.
Same teachers as when your kids would be growing up and moved away now, right?
Well, but yeah, my oldest girl, she's actually second year in Lakeland College here in town, and my other 2 are in junior high school. But yeah, like the Rugrats, like Kat was saying, there's an amazing program there. Excellent people, and it complements the village of Kitscoty well with both elementary and high school, or the kindergarten, elementary, and high school. It's just a good fit there, and it's something that we need to continue to support because they're doing such a great job. So absolutely.
So what's the fundraising for exactly?
So just mostly operations, to pay the teachers, get supplies, all that kind of stuff. And our long-term goal in the next 5 to 10 years is to actually have our own building. Right now we rent from the Wesley United Church. We're kind of in the basement at the moment. So our long-term goal is to try to have our own building. That's a little bit of a lofty goal, which is why we need these fundraisers to help us raise money.
Tell us about your big fundraiser.
So it's going to be on May the 3rd, Friday night. We got the Grand Dueling Pianos coming. And I don't know if you've ever been to a dueling piano show, but it's 2 people, 2 pianos, they face each other, and then they just play music. You can throw up a request. Literally, you want Shania Twain, they'll play Shania Twain. You want Billy Joel, they'll play Billy Joel. They know everything. Like, it's insane. And it's super high energy, and it just is a great night. So we're going to be having a midnight lunch as well. We're going to bring in some pizza for midnight lunch. We've got a silent auction going on. We've got a raffle. I think actually we're probably going to do a booze cart as well. That seems like a popular thing to raffle off.
Especially as we get into summer.
Yep,
Absolutely.
Exactly. I mean, it doesn't look like it outside, but
yeah.
So we're going to do VIP tables if you want like reserve seating. So if you want to bring a group of friends, the VIP seating gets you reserve seats. You get a drink ticket with that as well, and those are $60, or just general seating is $50 a ticket.
When was that again? May
3rd.
May 3rd?
Yeah.
And what time's everything start?
So doors will open at 6:30, and then the show, cocktails at 7, and then the actual dueling piano show will start at 8, and then they'll continue on for an hour and a half, and then we're going to just have a dance to follow.
So the dueling pianos I saw, there were some really strange requests, like especially some of the new stuff. And it's amazing to me how they can listen to it. Like they'll pick up the phone while the other person is playing and go, "Oh, okay, I think I know this song."
Wow.
Or and then bang, bang, away they go.
And like even if they don't necessarily know it, they have like an iPad or something, and they just look up the sheet music, and then they're off to the races.
It is pretty. Yeah. They're very talented people. Where are these people out of? Who are they?
I don't actually know. There's a bunch of different grand pianos shows or groups that go through. These are the same people that we had last year, but honestly, I'm not sure where they're from.
Well, and the grand piano is different than just the piano, too.
Oh, yeah.
A lot more work into that.
Yes.
How do you get tickets, Kathryn?
So we do have tickets for sale on Ticket Leap, that site. However, with online sites, there is fees. So if you want to avoid the fees, you can just e-transfer. It's krrptreasurer@gmail.com. And so that goes directly to me, and I can set you up with some tickets. And if you'd like any information, by all means, just shoot us an email.
Okay. And midnight lunch?
Yep.
Anything we're forgetting about about both the Rugrats Play School or the dueling piano show?
Yeah, well, I just like to big shout out to all the parents of the students who have been out there trying to get silent auction items and try to sell tickets, and we're really low on ticket sales, so we need to really do a last little push here so that we can still have this event. These fundraisers are so important for little organizations like this. The money is needed to keep these programs going, and so we need all the help that we can get. So if you want a great night out, just have a lot of fun, enjoy some great music. We'll feed you some pizza afterwards, and it's just going to be a fun night. So
okay, do you have a certain date where you want people to purchase tickets by? Kat, where you go, we need to know if we're going to be able to hold this event.
I'm thinking by, maybe Monday, we're kind of going to make that call. We have our meeting tonight, and we're kind of going to discuss where to go from here. So if you do want to get tickets, like if you're thinking about it, just please go and do it as soon as possible so that we can make sure we can still make this happen.
How much are tickets again?
$50 for the regular tickets, and the VIP tickets are $60.
What do you get for VIP?
So you get reserved seating, so you can get like wherever you want to sit. We can have your spots right next to the piano, so right next to the bar, wherever you want to be. We can do that, and you get a drink ticket with that as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And are we forgetting anything?
No, I think we're good.
No, cover everything. Thank you so much, Kurt.
Really appreciate you guys coming in. We remind you this Friday, Border City Connects is having an all-day hockey game. It's their 12-hour hockey game, and I'm going to be working with Greg Buchanan to bring you that on YouTube. So if you tune in, we got a lot of hockey players raising some funds for Border City Connects, and that'll be my next chance to talk to you. And then we are back with you next week, where we'll be talking about a lot of other fun stuff as well. But I hope to see you down at the Service Sports Center at 9 a.m. on Friday morning.